Mediations. Now is the mediation between the impressions of the past and the meditations of the finite mind on the infinite. From the tumult of an errant eros, does a man behold a cloudless sky? With a pitiless gaze, and at once he breathes. He would have to take his throne and not be handed it. None told him of the journey. Upon icy roads and trails torn jagged, he lets out a thin breath. Quickly again draws another in the thin air. Here alone, he judges none except himself, wiping clean the debris from his freezing hands. Here then he contemplates, and in the first rush of thought is overcome with a chill. With a shiver and a jerk he thinks of flying to his death with a tearless eye. To death then. To her warm void and beckoning calls. Here and now he has come to count hope among the foulest of four-letter words. He does not look back. In the arms of death he will find no solace. For the weak and the failures shall perish. Strange enough then that he chooses survival. Like all men, he is wedded to fate. But at this moment he has come to love her. For he is a tool of no tool. His eyes stare across the passing clouds and the icy peaks. In the beauty of that moment, he longs to join them as the lowest dust on their hills. He stares up and thinks of the stars beyond. He longs to join them in their burning, colliding, and recurring birth and death. But he finds a terrible tumult inside his inner depths. A raging storm never calmed and only ridden out. Standing in terror of that abyss, in trembling and reverent awe. With a spirit of rock and an iron will. Calloused hands that lost the loving touch. He comes to accept all that is before him. His time alone in the mountains, where the bread of life is unspoiled. His drink issues not from a poisoned well but from a clear spring.